Another thing, yesterday, I think we were in here and we found out, I think Carlos told me that there was a shooting in
Maryland.
Yeah, in Maryland at the Gazette, right? Is that the name of the paper?
Mm-hmm. It was something, the Citizen Gazette or something like that, right?
Like that.
Yeah, and that was, I saw that and 5 people lost their lives. Somebody went in there with a shotgun.
The Capital Gazette.
The Capital Gazette. And killed 5 employees, man. And this guy was disgruntled. I think he had put in some type of what was it? It was like a complaint.
He had a lawsuit against them because
them.
they had a defamation. They had run an article on him, and then he sued them for defamation because it was something about like he had harassed or stalked a girl. And then they put him on blast on it. But
yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. And so, man, our thoughts and prayers go out to all those people, their family. It's never good when you see something like that. The cops got there, man, and they stopped him. They found him under a desk. I've said it before. These people, they're what is that? The video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Send it to me so I can put it on screen.
I'll send it.
Yeah, these people are cowards, man. And as soon as the cops got there, he started acting like a victim, and he threw away the gun. Right? They found it, a couple feet away from him.
Yeah, and he was in the fetal position under a desk.
Yeah. And so, it's tough, man. It's tough to see that. So again, our thoughts and prayers go out to all those people out there.
It's hard for me to talk about this kind of stuff without getting, obscene with my language, because it really is upsetting. It really, really pisses me off when I hear about this kind of stuff. So excuse me if I'm quiet.
Sure. No, yeah. I understand. Yeah, and so just something that we wanted to mention. I'm not going to get into the politics or anything of that. It's just something that I wanted to mention. If you guys out there, and I know that this video is probably going to be out a week later, so I'm sure by then everybody's going to hear about it. But still, nonetheless, I just felt that we had to take some time and let everybody out there know that we feel for those people, and hopefully the Gazette can get back to the norm, man, as soon as possible. So there it is, man. It's just with a heavy heart, man, I say that. So
do we know if it was he like disturbed at all? I mean, clearly he was, but like, does he have any like documentation of any sort of like mental illness?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have mental illness issues. What I was reading is that in 2014, because he used to work for the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, like the government, they let him go in 2014 over security concerns, quote unquote.
Which is what they were writing about? The Gazette was writing about?
No. They wrote an article on him in 2011 about him harassing a girl or something like that.
Yeah, this is outside of the Bureau.
Yeah, this is his work resume as far as they let him go in 2014 from the government job, just because they cite quote unquote security concerns.
Okay, that's pretty vague. That can be a number of things.
Yeah, it's tough. When you start trying to get into the psyche of why somebody did it, it's.
Is it possible by security concerns they meant that maybe he was planning to do something like this before?
I mean, I really don't know. I mean, but maybe, possibly.
There's not a whole lot of it right now, obviously because it just happened yesterday. But I think as time goes by, things will start surfacing. I know the way I feel about this when it comes to something like that is, somebody should have been there to stop the guy. And, it's very easy to say, somebody should have been concealing, or somebody should have been, maybe they should have had a security guard or something there. But I mean, who goes to work thinking that they're going to get shot, right? They're going to get shot at. Who goes to work thinking today I got to carry my gun? I know I do, but, and I know that a lot of people that I speak to out there have that mentality and have that mindset, and that's great, but not everybody does. And so, it's really easy to stand here and say, well, somebody should have, I don't even know what the law is in Maryland if you can conceal carry, and then are they going to allow you to conceal carry inside the building? What good is your gun if it's in your car? It's no good at all, right? So there's so many issues here, but obviously, a good guy with a gun will stop a bad guy with a gun. for me, that's, I mean, again, the cops got there and the guy
within a minute.
within a minute. Yeah, I
they
heard
got
that the
there
response was
very quick.
fast.
Yeah, I read that too.
But see, that goes to show that, at least the way I think, is that even if it's a minute response time, you can do somebody can do so much damage within a minute. And I know I always have my gun around me. If somebody walks in here, and I know that a lot of guys in the back also conceal carry, or they carry while they're working. I know that it's not going to take a minute for somebody to react if somebody walks in here and starts, trying to do something. It's going to take seconds. So, again, hindsight, all that, I get that. And I'm not trying to politicize this or anything. I'm just, it upsets me. Dan said it, it's upsetting to see this. And the first thing I think of is, how could we have stopped this? Other than going into a background check, or why did he have a shotgun? All those questions can be asked later. The main thing is, how can we stop this? Or how could we have stopped this? Somebody there, man, with fighting back, basically. Again, the guy's a coward, man. He went into a fetal position under a desk, pretending to be a victim.
Mm-hmm. And so I was reading an article a little while ago on USA Today posted, I think it was over a dozen major newspaper companies have heightened their security today. They added extra security forces today.
Yeah, I think I read that they also have one in Los Angeles, a Gazette, or I don't know if it's a sister company or whatever the case may be, or it could have been Los Angeles Times. But yeah, they started heightening their security. So yeah. Crazy, man.